I'm Scott Childress, one of the real estate closing attorneys at Grimm Rupert. Whether you're buying or selling a home in South Carolina, the closing or settlement process is where everything comes together. It's exciting, but it can feel overwhelming if you're not familiar with how it all works. In this video, we're going to walk you through what happens before, during, and after closing a residential real estate transaction in South Carolina, step by step. Contracting to purchase and sell. Real estate transactions in South Carolina start with a contract to sell a property that is agreed upon and ratified by the seller and the buyer, which is typically facilitated by their respective real estate agents. A real estate attorney can also assist in drafting the contract. Some of the key terms of a real estate contract are identifying the buyers and sellers, the purchase price, the address or description of the property, the amount of earnest money the buyer must put down, any contingencies, such as the buyer obtaining financing or selling their current property, a due diligence timeframe that will allow the buyer to conduct inspections of the property condition, and a preferred closing date. Once a seller accepts the offer from the buyer, the contract is signed and has been given to the closing attorney. The buyer will deposit earnest money in escrow, which is typically held by the closing attorney during the closing process. Once the contract is received by the closing attorney, the office will request additional information from the buyers, sellers, and agents to get everything started. The sooner the closing attorney's team receives this, the sooner the closing process can begin. The closing attorney will work closely with each party's real estate agent in order to ensure open communication to keep all parties informed about the status of the transaction, work to schedule the closing, ensuring all necessary parties are present and prepared, resolve any issues that may arise, and ultimately reach the goal of a successful and legally sound real estate transaction. Another important step that the closing attorney will complete is a title search of the property. A title search is an examination of various public records to determine and verify the property's ownership and to discover any claims against the property. The title search is crucial because it could uncover issues that could hinder the transfer of the property from the seller to the buyer. A title search also ensures any existing liens, loans, or judgments are satisfied before closing is completed. If any issues are found during the title search, the closing attorney will take steps to cure the title and resolve the issue. Often the attorney will need assistance from the seller if there are issues to be resolved and will reach out to the seller for any needed records or to execute documents to clear up the title issues. During the title review process, the closing attorney will check to see if a survey has been completed on the property. A survey is important because it provides clear evidence of the property boundaries, helping to resolve encroachment disputes and ensure that future construction or development stays within legal limits. A survey can also prevent future legal conflicts by providing a clear record of the property lines and their relation to surrounding properties. If there is no survey completed on the property, or there is an outdated survey, the closing attorney will recommend the buyer complete a survey after purchase. Once the title search is complete and the title is clear, the closing attorney will issue a commitment to insure the property for the purchaser and their lender. During this time, the seller must also provide a property condition disclosure statement that outlines any known issues with the home. Meanwhile, during the due diligence period, the buyer schedules home inspections. This may include a general home inspection, a termite or wood infestation inspection, additional tests like for lead-based paint depending on the property and location. If inspections uncover issues, the buyer can request repairs or credits, renegotiate the price, or terminate the deal depending on the contract terms. Sellers can choose to agree, counter offer, or decline those requests. All negotiations must be in writing and completed within the deadlines outlined in the contract.